reading for you. But actually, I did have like kind of an intuitive message. So I was listening to this book on YouTube, and it is called From Poverty to Power. It's by James Allen. When I tell you that book is so deep, I suggest anyone who likes to listen to books to listen to that book. It's a real eye opener. Like, I have to finish. I've listened to half of it, but I just felt called to come up here. Also, I did have somebody request a Sagittarius reading, so I'm still going to do a Sagittarius reading. I just haven't been really feeling it, so I'm going to do a Sagittarius reading soon, though. That'll be the next sign that I'll do. But after Sagittarius, I'm going to be going back in order with the signs. So I'm going to be doing Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Okay. But I just, my intuitive message, it kind of came when I was in church today and we were singing the song, All My Life You Have Been Faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, I'm going to sing of the goodness of God. Like that song, I would just burst into tears at church today because, despite the challenges that I feel like I face and many people face, it's like you were able to get through it. And that is, I feel like that's powerful. It shows that now, not only that the Most High, the Creator, is with you and can help you get out of anything, but it also shows that, you know, your circumstances, your trials, your tribulations, those things don't define who you are. You were able to rise above it. Yeah, so I'm gonna pour. I'm gonna pour from some Buddhism cards. Hi, Judith. I'm so glad to see you here because in the book, when I was listening to it, he was saying that whatever your thoughts, whatever you dwell on, is what you're going to manifest. You say you can't see me? What does that mean? I don't know. I can see myself good. I don't know what to do to fix it, y'all. I don't know. But I would rather you hear me than to see me. So can you hear me good? Um, but yeah, he was talking about how important it is to conquer your inner world and conquer your thoughts and the way that you view people and view your circumstances in your life. Like if you have very little, do good with the little that you have. If you have a place that may not be so great, like to keep it clean and make it beautiful. And that's how you're going to manifest more, by you appreciating what you already have. you know because it's so easy to get caught up in looking at somebody else. It's so easy to be caught up in looking at somebody else's life and comparing your life and then being dissatisfied. But if you focus on the dissatisfaction, you're going to continue to be dissatisfied. That's pretty much what the book was teaching. And even when it comes to people and the way that they treat you or others, like he was talking about how certain people view the rich, and they say that the rich can be oppressive and they oppress the poor. But it's good in everything. And that which you sow, you shall reap. So whatever that person is sowing, they're going to reap whatever it is that they're sowing. You know, it's just, that book is such an eye opener. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Let me get these people out of the chat. Let's see. But I'm just going to pray and see how we can have, cards are popping out already, but I was going to say, how can we have more peace, love, and happiness in our lives? And at the bottom is forgiveness. Number 18. We also have here number 10, pure effort. And we also have here number 26, gratitude. So nines may be significant. Okay, your birthday could be in September. But it says, so I'm going to start with forgiveness, number 18. It says, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the only one who gets burned. And this is a quote from Buddha. By practicing forgiveness, you can find new meaning to life's worst events. As love and compassion combine in the sacred space of the heart, they are released as a powerful energy and everything changes. All possibilities again become open to you. Because forgiveness, whether we want to admit it or not, can hold us back from a lot of things that we desire because we hold on to what people have done. But a lot of times people do certain things to us because of what's going on in their inner world. And sometimes we allow people to do certain things to us because of what's going on in our inner world. So it's always about self-reflection. It's about noticing the patterns within you that may keep attracting certain things into your life that you have to forgive. Maybe you don't have clear boundaries. It can go deep. But I'm going to go on to the next part. We have here number 10, pure effort. Enlightenment is natural birthright. Those who succeed do so only through proper effort. And this is a quote from Ramana Maharshi. Consider all spiritual teachings as an intellectual exercise to be practiced daily, diligently, and with discipline. This constant effort to maintain your daily practice is central to all spiritual practice that bring about personal transformation. Because I was having a conversation with a beautiful lady today, and we were talking about, you know, religion and Christianity. We had just came from church. And I was telling her about the book and how we are supposed to have spiritual power. Like we're supposed to have power through spirit, okay? Power to transform our lives. And if we don't practice our spiritual work, which is the internal work that we have to do, the prayers, the meditations, the studying, we're not going to bring about the transformation that we want if we don't make it a priority to practice these things. And that goes with what you choose to put in your body, as far as through your eyes, which are the windows to the soul, what you feed your body, which is the temple. So it goes hand in hand. It's not just just read your Bible, or just go to church, or just pull some cards. It's a lot that goes into um, enlightenment. And last but not least, we have here gratitude. It says, if you want to turn your life around, try thankfulness. It will change your life mightily. And this is a quote from Gerald Good. And that book I was telling you about is called From Poverty to Power. It's by James Allen. You can listen to it on YouTube. He talks about being thankful for what you have. Knowing that your value doesn't come from money. Your value doesn't come from material things. And if you start to value yourself and value what you have, you will bring more material things into your life. I know it sounds like, but that's how it works. A lot of times, if we're not thankful, well, it's like if you don't do good with what the little you have, why would the universe bless you with more? If you're not good with money, say you just spend frivolously. That's me. I'm talking about me. Where I'm getting in control of my spending. It's like if you're not doing good with what you have, you're not going to get blessed with anything more. That's just the laws of the universe. If you don't keep your house clean and you don't do what you need to do for your home, why would the universe bless you with another home? You're not going to get it. So you need to have gratitude, and that means loving and taking care of you and everything around you, regardless of whether it's, as the world would say, upper class or whatever, social statuses and shit like that, which don't matter. Because you can be in a mansion crying and sad. You can be in a little hut crying and sad. Heartbroken, bored. So it's all about your inner world. He said, when you see somebody that's always happy, it's because their inner thoughts are happy, regardless of what's going on around them. So yeah. Let's get one more. We have here peace. It says compassion, forgiveness, these are the real ultimate sources of power for peace and success in life. And this is a quote from Dalai Lama. This is also number 33. It could be a master number 33. You could be seeing 333. Because we also have here 36, which breaks down to 333 as well. And it says energy. You are never alone or helpless. The force that guides the stars guides you too. And this is a quote from Sri Sri Anandamurti. So I'm going to start with peace. It says, by cultivating peace, the profound universal wisdom within you will rise above the greed to practice generosity wisely, transform hatred into acceptance, and anger into loving kindness. Your conscious choice to transcend these delusive forces within you will be the moment you experience profound peace, because it's your inner thoughts that can make you be unhappy. It's the way that you perceive situations within yourself. If you focus on haters, hate is what you're going to get. If you focus on who envy is what you're going to get. And the book talks about it. Y'all listen to that book. That book is powerful. He be speaking straight, what you say, Pluto Bunny, facts. He be speaking straight facts. Okay? Anger don't do nothing but poison you. It's not going to hurt that person because you angry at them. It doesn't hurt them. It only hurts you. And then it was also a saying like, people be like, oh, I want to get money so I can help other people. But if you're not helping people when you don't have money, what makes you think you're going to help them when you do get money? You can always be of service no matter what you have. Give a kind word. Open a door for somebody. Give somebody a smile. Give somebody a hug. There are ways that you can give to people without having money. And I feel like at this time, we are so selfish. This is the loneliest. There are so many people who are lonely. Why? Why? I have to ask myself that. Well, I'm not lonely, but at times when I was lonely, I was like, well, why? Why do I feel lonely? Or why do I see loneliness in other people? I still don't know the answer. But, people can feel depressed. Why is depression at an all-time high? Why is mental health issues at an all-time high? It's something going on with the internal. And I feel like it's what we feed in our souls on an everyday basis. What are you feeding your soul? Because that could be the reason why you may be experiencing what you're experiencing or feeling what you're feeling. What are you holding on to? What are you refusing to release? Right? Here come one. Yes, baby, but I'm live. And I'm glad you're coming here. That means I can't cuss. I'm trying not to cuss, y'all. Come on, baby. You can come in here. You got your baby. She cute, girl. But it says energy is more than just cultivating physical boundless energy. It is making the connection with the universal life force that motivates all creations in the universe and in you. Oh, thank you, Pluto Bunny. Bunny, why say Booney? Thank you, Pluto Bunny. And likewise, love. Because nothing, I was having a conversation today and it just got so deep because I was like, God is in everything, even the bad things. And I know it's hard to think because the way that Because, you know, they be like, well, why is bad things happening? You know, why would God allow this and that to happen? But I realized that it's through pain that I was able to realize certain things and learn certain lessons to be able to experience what I'm experiencing now. So I thank God for certain things that happened to me, even though it wasn't the best. You okay, baby? You need to drink some water? Need me to open it? There's some water right there. Come bring it to me, honey. You need to drink some. I hope y'all drinking y'all water. And look, if you pee a lot when you drink a lot of water, add a like a Propel or one of those little packets.
They look pretty.
What look pretty, girl?
This and that.
Yeah, you look pretty.
I didn't do my makeup.
You didn't do your makeup, girl. Somebody go get her, honey. What makeup do you have?
Mine. My last dipping thingies. So I just put it in my hand.
Oh, you use your finger because you lost the dippy thingy. No. All right, honey. So let's see, y'all. I feel like I want to pour from a self-love oracle. I just do. I hope we don't get this. I hope we get a new card because we always get the same one. But I'm going to see what card we get. Let's see. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for these messages. Thank you for this day. Thank you for everyone. I'm sending you so much peace, love, light, prosperity, happiness, joy, abundance. Yes, yes, yes. And it is so. Let's see. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what messages do you have? How can we love ourselves and then, as a result, love others? How can we love ourselves and love others? Surrender. What do you need to surrender, honey? The gift of strength. Oh, this is a new one. Look at her. Number 11. She just making me want to close my eyes and be like, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Something about the color yellow, too. I'm going to start with surrender. But this says incomparable. Omitting of no comparison with others. Without peer or equal. Matchless, peerless, transcendent. No two are the same. That's what this little box says. So it's no one else like you. So why you comparing yourself? Don't you dare do that. Comparison is the thief of joy. And because there's no one like you, that means you're special. Just like a snowflake. There's no two. That's the same. So let's look at surrender. I feel like we got surrender before. But I'm going to read it because it's here. It says surrender to the creative life force. This is a message to open your heart more and surrender to the constant flow of new and infinite possibilities coming to you. So there's newness coming towards you. The possibilities are endless.
Something happened.
What?
So, something is coming out when I pull it.
Baby, that's because this is raggedy, honey.
This.
Yes, it's raggedy.
Why like that?
Because it's raggedy.
I did it.
I think you need to get her a new necklace because this is raggedy, baby.
Move the scissors up there.
It's going to get on your fingers. Go get some scissors and cut it off. Ask Mama for some scissors. So, it says, by surrendering to the creative life force, you are unlocking a very powerful force within you. Come shut the door, Mama. Okay. So you're being called to surrender to the creative life force that's within you. To unlock it. Because it's powerful. It says this creative force is unstoppable. It creates worlds, abundance, and life itself. You get to choose your attitude. You can choose to be open to trying new things, and you can be positively self-encouraging. Hi, Smurf. When you encourage yourself to do things that offer you beneficial new experiences, you are working to dissolve old aversions that might have held you back. So you get to choose your attitude, like the book said. You can open yourself to try new things or not. If you keep doing the same thing, you won't get what you always got. It says you can be positively self encouraging. When you encourage yourself to do things that offer you beneficial new experiences, you are working to dissolve old aversions that might have held you back. Feel into the courage and expansion of your heart and command your mind to serve your true desires. It says to command your mind. Don't let your mind command you by outside things that are being projected onto you. Surrender your will to the things that support your liberation and move away from the things that don't. So, to simplify it, even though it is simple, walk away from things that don't serve you. You know what is right for you and what gets your creative juices flowing. Courageously follow your creative impulses without doubt or need for any outside approval to nurture your self expression and realization. So get your creative juices flowing. If you feel compelled to do something, do it. Don't wait. All right? Express yourself. That's what I'm getting. Do it, do it. What's that song? Express yourself. Dang, I can't think of it. I want to sing it. It might come to me. But let's. She did. Shut my door, honey. Thank you. Alright, so now we're going to move on to number 11, which is the gift of strength. Hi, King. So this is the gift of strength. This is the solar plexus chakra, and this one was the sacral. So surrender was the sacral chakra, and the gift of strength is the solar plexus. So let's look at that one, number 11. It says you are always stronger than you think. Period. It says the best thing you can do for your health is strengthen your nervous system. This is not just about exercising your body or performing for others. It is adhering to a wise daily practice that moves your body in ways that require courage, develop stamina, and change the patterns of your mind. The navel point found in the solar plexus region must be engaged at all times, especially during strengthening exercises. So you're being called to do core. I feel like this is core workouts. Y'all, that's what I get from this. It says it's ideal to work determinedly to access and activate the infinite strength found here, facilitating a balancing of this energy center every day. The lower chakra tends to hold a lot of stuck energy, generally from fears and traumas experienced in your childhood. The ganglia of nerves at the base of your spine may need to unravel for you to tap into your potential. When you intentionally move the life force up from the lower triangle of energy centers to the upper chakras, you will gain a particular strength and flexibility that will bring youthfulness to your presence. Is this yoga? I don't know. What is this? Some of y'all need to unravel. Okay? This is what this is saying. Because you could have stuck energy that could be from fears or traumas from your childhood. Okay? It's something about your strength and flexibility. So I'm getting Pilates, yoga, core exercises. It says once you can sustain energy in the higher chakras, life will be easier and far more enjoyable. Your nervous system is strengthened when you operate from your higher energy centers. You will be steadier, calmer, and consistently focused on living in true happiness. Very interesting. Yeah, it's yoga. So it says make a commitment now to daily practice that enables you to flow and glow with life. There are many super efficient Kundalini yoga cryos that take around 30 minutes of your time.
Mommy.
Huh?
Excuse me. I want you to go to sleep.
Leah, go out, then go in your own room. Because I'm live and you know that. So if you want to go to sleep, you need to go in your own room. Okay, well, go to sleep. Leah. So it says, add to that an 11-minute meditation, and you will exponentially improve. Remember, you are looking for progression, not perfection. If you already have a daily practice, this is calling to extend yourself and go a little deeper. You gotta dig a little deeper, find out who you are. Do you remember that song? What movie is that? You remember? If you find out who you are, you find out what you need. Tiana, blue skies and sunshine. What she say? Miss Froggy, might I have a word?
Might I have a word?
Let's see. I ain't gonna be up here long tonight because I need to go to bed, honey. Let's see. I'm about to go to bed too when we Let's get an unshakable inner peace. Because I feel like this reading is centered around peace and happiness and love and joy and releasing stuck energy so that we can live and glow and flow with life. Point blank in the period. I'm not trying to be mad at all. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm trying to be as light as a feather. What people do don't bother me. How you feel about me? That's your business. That's the energy I'm about to be in, y'all. Let's see. Okay. So, we got 38 and 39. You could be 38 or 39, but we also got number 6. So, it says there is strength in doing nothing. Wait. What have you been forcing and how can you let go of the outcome? So, you could be enforcing something. It's time to chill and let go. You may like to wear sunshades. I know I love to wear them. Then we have number 38. The collective field is impacting you. Unseen forces in action. How can you relinquish control of the situation that feels blocked? So there could be a situation that feels blocked.
Coffee.
Here, baby, take it over there with you.
I don't think I feel it though.
You know, well, what's wrong with you, child?
What's the matter?
All is well. You well. You okay? So it says, how can you relinquish control of the situation? You can take it with you. Take it over there just in case. Here, take it with you, Malia. Huh? Malia, come get this water, please. Thank you. So you could be feeling blocked, but we have here number 39. And I feel like this is the one that I want to read to you because it says, you are the truth seeker, awakening, actualizing, and transcending. How can you invite more grace to guide you? And this is the one that I feel, look how she's falling. And I feel like sometimes you got to fall in order for you to get up. Things have to fall away. Some things have to fall apart. But I feel like you're awakening, you're actualizing. Be quiet, Leah. I'm going to get, Malia, get out my room. I need you to be quiet. It says, you are the true seeker, awakening, actualizing, and transcending. So this says, how can you invite more grace to guide you? Number 39. So let's see here. This is all about grace, and it's about having grace with yourself. There's no need for you to rush the process. But it says you're stepping into a new chapter of your life, which may feel like a whole new reality. This is a testament to the inner work you've been doing. You are transforming at your core. You are in the process of transmuting your pain and suffering, and now you can see its purpose. First of all, let me give thanks to the Most High for always bringing my readings together by clarifying through these books. Because I literally was just talking about how we have to go through things, and then those things teach us lessons that make us stronger. And strength showed up in my last deck. And now it's saying that through transmuting your pain and suffering, you can now see its purpose. You are on a path of greater understanding, leading you toward your divine truth. As you awaken into a higher version of you, illusions, miscommunications, self sabotage, and pain no longer resonate. You are healing your heart, and in the process, you awaken to your core truth. Only you know what is best for you. Use discernment in this phase. Trust your inner guide and allow what feels right for your soul. Just like the woman in this image, your transformation can feel like descending a rabbit hole of new knowledge and life truths. The more you learn, the more you awaken. The more you free yourself from the confines of the past, the more you discover. And with this, the more you feel the free fall. But with each new step, you emerge to a higher vibration and frequency, past all illusions separating you from the truth, which is love. Embrace this time. It is a sacred journey into your own heart. Not nobody else's heart, your own heart. We be too focused on other people. Sometimes we just do. But it's time for you to focus on you and your heart. It says, if you feel as if this new reality is not yet here, worry not. This card reminds you that you are awakening right now, and self-actualization will set you free. Keep doing the work, discovering new life truths, and following your heart pull. Your transcendence is transforming you. You have learned, seen, experienced, and grown too much to go back. Welcome to the real you. Relax into your new awareness, for your soul has been craving this arrival. Enjoy the transformation and awakening. So you are awakening, you are transforming, and just let it fall. This is what it's saying, just let it fall. Just let it be. So I'm going to close out this reading, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to close it out, Mama.
Yeah, I want you to go to sleep.
You want me to go to sleep with you? Okay, baby.
I don't want to be here by myself.
You're not by yourself. I'm right here with you.
Say hi, bye, baby. Just say bye. Oh, I don't have no clothes on.
You don't have no clothes on, so don't you come in this camera. So let's see. I gotta pull from my favorite. Girl, move this doggone baby. Move. Get out my room. Bye. Get out. Go lay down. I gotta end with my African goddess rising, so let's see. Be quiet, Malia. Let's see. Okay. We have here Secrets Revealed. This is the same card in Divine Lineage. We got this card last time. Secrets Revealed, number 36. Didn't we just have 36? Yeah, we did. And Unshakable Inner Peace. So you could be 36. And then we have here 6 again. So something about 6 and 3. 333. Queen of Sheba, Secrets Revealed, number 36. Yeah, it says, open your eyes, secrets are being revealed. It is safe for you to see the truth. Your inner vision is crystal clear. And sometimes you ain't ready for the truth when it presents itself, but you're being called to see it. It says, you don't know what you don't know. Your creators, ancestors, angels, spirits, and ascended masters are whispering to you. This is divine intelligence. Pay close attention. There are things you do not let yourself see. Allow yourself to be guided. Choose your own path. And there's a goddess declaration. I am connected to the divine. And this just brought me back to a video that I saw. And they were talking about like the how they talk. It was like witchcraft and um, the Yoruba religion and the Orishas and how it's witchcraft and spirits and giving offerings on to the off to different deities, and pretty much it was like comparing it to the Western religion. And it's like, if you think about it logically, when in the story of Jesus, when he died and he rose from the dead and appeared to people, he appeared in the spirit. So were they not conversing with spirits when they were talking to Jesus after he resurrected? What is the Holy Spirit? Like, I don't understand. Even in the Bible, they gave offerings to God. So what are you talking about? Jesus was actually a sacrifice. He was a living sacrifice. So how can you demonize? And I'm like, they demonize everything associated with Africa, and it's disgusting, and I don't like that. It pissed me off. Hey Shayana, I'm doing well, girl. I'm about to go on a little tangent, but I feel like it need to be said because it bothers me a little bit how people are so judgmental of certain religions when the same religion that they practice the same thing. If you eating the body and drinking the blood as a ritual and you do it every Sunday and you say, oh, I'm eating a body and I'm drinking the blood, what is that? That's like cannibalism. So how can you demonize, because they was talking about what's her name? Oh my God. I don't know her name, y'all, but she pretty much she's like into the Ephah and stuff like that, and she do sacrifices to her altar and different stuff like that, and I'm just like, God required sacrifice. The God of the Christian God. Do you even read the scriptures? Because apparently y'all don't. Because it's like they be like, oh, the ancestors, and they was demonizing her, talking to her. Every culture of people, they honor their ancestors. Even anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. But even though I got into it, I'm just tired of people. They so busy trying to look at what's wrong with somebody else, and they don't look at what is wrong with them. That's just like when it comes to spirituality. Now, granted, I do readings about what may be going on in energy outside of you, but because it's showing up in the cards, but it could be because that's what you're focused on. Like, I pick up on people's energy, right? So if you're focused on who hating on you, then that's what's going to show up in the reading. If you focused on a lover that did you wrong and you still holding on to what that lover did to you, that lover's going to show up in your reading because that's what's in your energy. So if your energy ain't right, the readings ain't going to be right. Or the readings is going to be reflective of what is going on with you. And then a lot of times you think it's people outside of you. Nobody have control over you. You have control over you. The only way someone can have control over you is if you allow it. If you don't step into your power, like the card said, you're stronger than what you think. So if you don't step into your power, then your power can be taken from you. Sometimes we give away our power. And then we say, oh, woe is me. Why is this happening to me? They doing this witchcraft on me. They gang stalking me. Why? I don't care who's stalking me. People come up in these comments saying shit, you're blocked. Because I don't care how you feel. Get up out of here. Bye. You have to be unbothered. People be so bothered about things that's none of their business. If somebody is always watching you, that's none of your business, especially if it's somebody you don't even deal with no more or want to deal with. Because the people come to me for readings about people, and then they be like, "Oh, I don't care about them." But you getting a whole reading on this person, but you obviously you care. You're deluding yourself, saying you don't care about somebody that you come and get a reading for. Like what? Anyways, I digress. Let's go to number 6, divine lineage. It says your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. And there's a goddess declaration. I am my sisters and my sister is me. And let's talk about ancestors one more time. I got to go on one more little rant because anything that's in the Bible, if you talk about Moses, Moses would be considered an ancestor. If you talk about David, if you talk about Paul, those are people who have died. And if you speak about these people, you are honoring them in some way still. So we always honor, well, most cultures honor their ancestors and it's not demonized. But somehow when black people want to honor their ancestors, because let's talk about it. It's Black History Month. Let's talk about it. Because it makes me feel a ways when they try to act like what happened in history, it doesn't matter anymore. Like it's not related to why we may be thinking certain ways today or why we may have certain belief systems within our group or as a black community, you know. Like we were talking about how we were talking about that today because the church that I go to is like predominantly white church, right? And it's a few black people go there, but it's like not that many. But we were talking about how, you know, Western people, they made up the terminology of race because if you go to another country, they're not like you're black, you're white. You're like, say you go to Africa, they don't say, "Oh, you black, you Nigerian, or you may be Somalian, oh, you South African, oh, you what is it, Ghana? Is it Ghanaian? I don't know." But they're even though they're all black people, they're not identified because their skin is what they would call black, which is really brown. But anyway, they are they are described based upon where they're from, their culture. Like a Nigerian culture is going to be different from a South African culture, and their languages are different. It's only in Western that we be putting those emphasis on race. And even when it comes to because when I be at church, I ask them, I say, well, why did they create an image of Jesus and make him white? I asked them that. Nobody's answered my question yet, which is fine because I've been doing my own research to find out. But this is not against white people. Like I found out that they had to paint black people to look a certain way in order for other white people to be okay with black people being enslaved. So they had to project the image of the black man and woman to make the white people say, "Oh yeah, it's okay for them to work," you know, or that that somehow we needed to be, you know, enslaved or whatever. Like I be doing so much research on different things because, and it's to understand, not to hate, because the hate was the issue. So hate doesn't cancel out hate. Love cancels out hate. But the only way that you can continue to love is if you understand why certain people may think a certain way. That's just like, I'm not going to go and try to tell a Christian, cars, ain't nothing wrong with cars, because if they believe that, it's nothing that I can say to make them not believe it. It have to be the work of the Most High to either bring them to it or whatever. It's not my place. Just like I tried to tell them, it's not my place to preach no gospel to nobody. You understand? Like, I can say, oh, believe in this and you're going to be saved, but if they're a Muslim, they ain't going to believe that shit no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just feel like you're supposed to work on yourself and stop trying to work on trying to fix others. How do you even know somebody need to be saved? Because I was watching this movie called Come Sunday. And the man, he was a preacher. And he saw, I don't know if I told this story already. I've been telling stories multiple times, but anyway, I'm telling it again. So in the movie, he was preaching like, if you don't know Jesus, you're not gonna be saved. So he had watched this. First of all, his uncle had committed suicide in jail, but his uncle had asked him to help him, um, to write a letter to get him out of jail, but um, he didn't write it because his uncle didn't accept Jesus. It was something about him not accepting Jesus or whatever. So then his uncle committed suicide in jail. But then he was watching the news. So sometime with Patsy watching the news, he's seeing all these people in Africa dying on the TV. And he was like crying. He was like, Lord, he was like, they didn't know Jesus pretty much. He said, I know they're not going here, da da da. So when he went to church the next day, he preached a sermon. He was like, and are you already saved? Everybody already saved. That's what he preached. Them people was walking out the church. All the people took a gathering and put him under trial. Like he had to get a trial to all the church folks. Man, that joke was crazy. I was like, and the man was just like, how you going, son, we let you in, da 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 da. Like, how dare you say it ain't no hell? Because he pretty much was preaching like God saved all of us. And I'm like, why is that such a bad thing to preach? If God is merciful and he is of love, how can he turn around and burn somebody for eternity because they didn't believe in something? Like that's not mercy or love if you gonna burn. And then the man was like, well, do you know somebody in hell right now? He was like, yeah, my daddy in hell. It's not funny, but the way he said it. And he was like, if you could get him out, would you? He said, well, I ain't got to answer that. He was like, no, if you could get him out, would you? And he was like, he was a fornicator. He was a this, he was a that. It pretty much was like, he need to burn. How's that love? People that hurt me, I don't want nobody to burn in no damn hell. And they ain't even my children. And I know I'm not more merciful than God. If God is about mercy and love, ain't no way he burning people for eternity, even though he know we suffer while we on earth. So, oh, we got to suffer while we on earth, go through trials and tribulations, and then if we don't believe in a man dying on the cross for our sins, then we going to, after we die, we going to burn up forever? That ain't the God. No. Ain't nobody gonna convince me of that shit no more. But it's fine if other people believe it. I ain't my job to convince you otherwise. If you believe that other people gonna burn in hell because they don't believe what you believe, that's on you. That ain't on me. But I love y'all. I'm sorry I went out on a tangent, but it's just fascinating. And I used to believe that way. So I understand. And I got a lot of love for people. And I pray that God reveals the truth that we all saved. You saved, your mama saved, anybody that passed away, they're saved. That's what I mean. But I love y'all. I hope you have a good night, day, whenever you watch this. Okay, if these messages helped you at all, please like, share, and subscribe. I love y'all. Bye.
Bye.